Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is just going to be a pretty simple, straightforward Q&A, get ready with me kind of thing. So I asked you guys on Instagram quite a while back, probably a couple of weeks ago now, if you had any questions, and I got a surprising amount. I was really surprised by how many questions I got. Also, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, it is at @ShanOlinKatrina. If you want to ask me any questions or anything like that, or you want to see like more content, you can head over there and follow me on Instagram. I would very much appreciate that. But yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions and I got quite a few. I was quite surprised, so I'm gonna run through and answer them this morning as I get ready. As you can tell, I'm looking incredibly pale this morning, so I really need to get some makeup on this face to bring me back to life. So that is what I'm gonna do, and just run through the questions as I'm getting ready. I suppose without further rambling, I'm just gonna pull the questions up now and get on with my makeup and answer your questions. So question number one is, what do you miss from lockdown? Mine is the endless supply of banana bread. Do you know what, I was thinking about banana bread this morning because I haven't actually really bought bananas massively. I used to be like such a banana person. I realise I'm not answering your question yet, but I was such a banana person. Like, I was obsessed with bananas. I used to have them for breakfast every single day, like on cereal or on toast or whatever. And then just recently I'm more of a blueberry person. I tend to have blueberries on my breakfast, but I had Biscoff and banana porridge this morning. It was absolutely fabulous. So I bought a bunch of bananas and it was making me think about lockdown banana bread, and I was like, sure, even if the bananas go off, I can just make some lovely banana bread. But anyway, what do I miss from lockdown 1? I miss reading so much. Like, I was on fire with my reading during lockdown 1, and I genuinely think I read between 10 and 20 books in that like couple of month period. Like, I was on fire with reading. I think it was one thing, it and running were the two things that really like were a massive escape for me during lockdown 1. I think like I used them as sort of like coping mechanisms almost. So I miss how much I was reading because I've only read 2 books since the end of lockdown, which is so bad. But life has been pretty hectic, so I just haven't been reading like I was over lockdown 1. I did get a few books for my birthday, so hopefully that'll motivate me to get back to reading. So question number 2 is, how are you finding life now that you've finished uni? I actually feel like I'm living. I do not miss being a student at all. Like, I sort of thought like it's all I've really ever known, because since the age of 4 I've been in education straight up until a couple of months ago. Like, I haven't really known life after education, like life without education. But oh my goodness, I do not miss it one bit. I am so glad to be done. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't enjoy my masters at all, and I think it really just put me off education quite a lot. So yeah, I'm just so glad to be done and not have that constant like deadline fear hanging over my head of like, oh, you need to get this in, especially at this time of year. Like, it literally ruins Christmas every single year, and that's one thing I'm kind of sad about, because obviously I can't really enjoy Christmas because pandemic. Sure, like at least I don't have tons of uni deadlines to be getting on with, because I was so over that. So number 3 is, what's the best book you've read in 2020? I really enjoyed, oh, what was the book called? I think it's over here. I'm gonna have to grab it. I can't remember what the title of it was. I really enjoyed it. The Keeper of Lost Things. Such a good book. Adam's mum gave it to me. She was gonna give it to the charity shop, and then she was like, you can have a look through and see if there's any that you would be interested in. So I took it quite a while ago. Only got reading it over lockdown and flipping loved it so much. Really good book. Had a lot of like literary and Oscar Wilde quotes in it, which I think is half the reason I loved it, because I did my undergrad dissertation on Oscar Wilde and he is my spirit animal. I flipping love Oscar Wilde, so I think that's half the reason I loved the book so much. And then I also really liked Where the Crawdads Sing. It was a very good book. And I also really enjoyed, I am really enjoying, actually I haven't finished the whole book, I just kind of read snippets of it as I feel, Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies. Yeah, they're probably my my top 3 of 2020. Next question is, who is the better driver, you or Adam? To be honest, neither of us are bad drivers, but I'd say Adam is probably the better driver. One, because he has been driving longer than me, and 2, because he's a mechanic, so like half of his job includes driving. He literally does it for a job, so yeah, for that reason I'd say he's the better driver. Okay, so the next question is, you live with your dad. Is there any reason for this? Yes, my mum died when I was 9, so my mum and dad, when I was growing up, I lived with my mum and my granny and my granda, because my mum just decided to stay at home with her parents, and she sort of like looked after them and stuff like that because they were elderly. So I lived with them, and then my granda died when I was quite young, and then my mum obviously died when I was 9 and my granny was still alive, and then I was given the option of where I wanted to live, whether I wanted to live with like my granny or like my mum's side of the family or my dad. But me and my dad were always really close, so obviously, and he was my dad, so obviously I chose to live with my dad. Like when I was younger, I lived with my mum throughout the week and then spent the weekends with my dad, so obviously I chose to live with my dad. Next question is, where is your favourite place in Northern Ireland to visit? I absolutely love the North Coast. It's probably, yeah, probably my favourite place in the country. I also really love Newcastle and really like Hillsborough, actually. Really like Hillsborough Park. I live here, so I can't really say I visit that, but I do really like it here. But yeah, probably North Coast would be my favourite place in Northern Ireland. The next question is, where is your dream holiday destination? This is a hard one. I am such a traveller, like travelling is my thing, and really sucked not getting to travel this year, but hopefully we'll get to travel soon. I think my overall dream holiday destination would have to be the Maldives. I think the reason it's a dream holiday destination is because it's so out of my price range. Like I could not afford the Maldives. Like there's a lot of other places I want to go, but like I know I can. Like I really want to go to, oh actually, do you know where's another dream one that is kind of like sort of unattainable because loads of people say it's really dangerous? Russia. I want to go to Russia so bad. I'd love to go to like St. Petersburg and Moscow, and I just think Russia, like I am a big architecture nerd. I know nothing about it, but I just love buildings. Like I flipping just love really pretty buildings. Like I don't know anything about architecture. I know bits and pieces about like when things were built and like certain like architectural styles, but like other than that, like I can tell you the names of certain architectural styles, but other than that I'm clueless. But I just love buildings, so for that reason I'd love to go to Russia. So either Russia or the Maldives. Then there are a lot of other places, as I said, I would really like to visit that I just haven't got a chance yet. Like I really want to do LA, and I really want to do Germany, because like Germany's actually been like a major feature in my life. My dad lived in Germany for a year, so he's always sort of talked to me about that. Then his surname is Kinder. I have my mum's surname, don't ask, long story. So yeah, my should be surname is Kinder, which is obviously a German name, and then, sorry to sound like an American who's descended from Ireland, then I also did German A level and wasn't able to go on the German exchange because our house is too small, so I wasn't able to like host someone, so then wasn't able to go. But it's just been like a major like feature in my life, so I really want to go to Germany, like Berlin mainly. And then there are loads of other places. One of my dream destinations for a long time was Santorini, and like it was my big thing from my Tumblr days. I think I saw it when I was on Tumblr in about 2010, and since then I was obsessed with Santorini, and then I got to do it in 2018 and it was genuinely a dream come true. Greece is incredible and I would recommend anyone to go to Greece. If you do it properly, it's also super affordable. We spent like 18 days or something in Greece, and I think it cost us around £1,000. That was like flights, hotels, and we stayed in nice places. Like we weren't staying in like grubby places. It was between like hotels and Airbnbs, and then the boats as well. Sorry, that was a very long answer to that question, but as I said, my two main sort of dream destinations are Russia and the Maldives. Oh, I don't even know what number we're on, but the next question is, do you have anything planned for your 5-year anniversary? I don't know why I couldn't think of what that was. We don't have anything sort of set in stone. There are a couple of things we talked about because, like, as I said, I am anyway, I'm a big travel person. Like, I will always take travel over a gift when it comes to like my birthday or Christmas or anything like that, but obviously that wasn't really available to us this year, just with everything going on. Yeah, Adam had wanted to book Florence for my birthday because that's our favourite city that we've ever been to, and it's again not massively expensive, but obviously he couldn't do that because of the year. So hopefully, if things are sort of, our 5-year anniversary is at the end of February, so hopefully if everything's sort of back to normal by then, we were talking about maybe doing that, but we'll obviously just wait and see. We're not going to do anything hastily because might book it anyway, but book it on like free cancellation. Other than that, no, we haven't really got anything, nothing set in stone anyway, but hopefully Florence. The next question is, do you think Adam will propose in February? No, like, I'm not ready for that at all. I'm just not at that stage of my life. I know I'm at like the right age going by a lot of people, but personally I'm just not ready for that. Like, even if he did, it would be a no, and I don't think he's ready for it either, to be honest. And both of us have said we want to move in together anyway before anything like that, because I don't want to like get engaged or something and then find we aren't able to live together. Like, we don't get on if we live together, do you know what I mean? So no, definitely not. Next question is, how did you and your boyfriend meet? In the most 2010s way possible. Next question is, where is on your travel list once we can travel again? So obviously, as I said, probably Florence. Just really want to go back. It'll be 2 years since we were last in Florence, and it'll just be nice to go back and see it again. I really want to do the cities as well, like either London or Edinburgh, and then obviously Dublin. I really want to get back to Dublin. I want to see a lot more of Ireland because obviously my job now is so based around Ireland and travelling in Ireland. I want to see a lot more of Ireland for myself. I haven't actually seen a massive amount of it. I've done obviously Dublin, did the Wicklow Mountains for my Duke of Ed, we went to Galway, Sligo, like drove through like Connemara and stuff like that. We've done the Cliffs of Moher, however you say it, sorry. Then we also did Killarney for like a day, but we definitely need more than a day for Killarney. And yeah, I think that's basically it. So I want to see a lot more of Ireland. I'd love to see like Cork and like Cove and Dingle and all of that. And then I want to do a lot more of like Wicklow, because obviously I said I did it on my Duke of Ed, but I'd like to do it for myself, like just more leisurely than like trekking about a mountain. Then also I really wanted to go to LA. Like, this was my plan for when I finished my masters. I wanted to go to LA for like 3 weeks in September time, but obviously couldn't. So I would really love to get back to America, and then Adam has never been to America, so I'd love to get him over to America. And then we had Ibiza booked for last May. Yeah, last May, and then that fell through. So I'd love another girls' holiday, like anywhere, because this year's really made me miss my friends. So I'd love a girls' holiday, literally anywhere. Random, but what shoes do you wear for walking to work? Any recommendations? I wear these like little like tiny pumps from Marks and Spencer's. I got them in the Marks and Spencer's outlet at the Boulevard. I think they were like a tenner, and they did take a while to break in. Like, when I was walking to work the first few days, I did get quite bad cuts on the back of my heel, but they're fine now, and they're pretty comfy to walk in. And they do have a little bit of a heel because, as you may know, I'm only 5'2", so I need that extra height at all costs. The next question is, how are you finding your new job? I genuinely love it so much. Like, I am so happy in it. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen my post when I got my job. I started my job in August, and it's been my dream. I studied journalism for GCSE, and since then I've wanted to be a travel writer. Like I was thinking about the idea of journalism, but then there's just parts of journalism that didn't sit quite right with me, and I thought like like you can basically do journalism in anything. You can do like showbiz, you could do like reviews, movie reviews, restaurant reviews, and obviously like news journalism, but obviously my favourite thing was travel. So I was like, I want to be a travel journalist, I want to be a travel writer. And for me to get my first job after university as a travel writer was like the best thing that could ever happen, and I've learned so many like new things from my job. That a lot of my job is like to do with social media and stuff as well, so obviously like I love social media, I've grown up with it, I feel like I know it pretty well, and I've learned quite a lot that I didn't even know that I can sort of take away and use from my own social media. And yeah, I'm honestly loving my job so much. Everyone I work with is so nice, and yeah, I'm loving it so much. Thank you for asking, by the way. Any advice for, so this is the last question on the question box from a couple of weeks ago. I did just put one up to say if anyone has any last minute questions, send them now, but I'm not sure if anyone's sent any yet. Probably not, to be honest, but never know. Any advice for a hopeful Queen's postgraduate student? I don't really know. Any advice? Do your reading. That would probably be the main one. Just make sure you like keep up to date with your reading. Be open to meeting new people. Just try and enjoy it as much as possible. Don't worry about it too much. Don't stress. And like ask questions. Literally just ask as many questions as you can think of. Like don't ever feel like stupid or bad or anything for asking questions. If there's anything you're unsure of, just ask. It's really my only advice. It's kind of hard to answer because I don't know what you're studying, but yeah, just do your reading, ask questions, and be open to meeting new people. I'm just going to check the other question box now. Oh, tips for applying for a master's. I suppose this might be what the other person was actually asking, like about your actual application. Go on to the page that the masters you're applying to, and like read through their criteria and pretty much tailor your application to exactly what they're looking like. If they say you'll be doing this, like just word your experience in a certain way, which is like basically exactly what they're asking for, if that makes sense. And boost yourself, like honestly make your experiences sound like, even if you think like I made my YouTube sound like a way bigger deal than it was. I was like, oh, I used this editing software and I did this, like yeah, I did do that stuff, but like literally anything you've done, just say you've done it, because don't think it's not important, because it probably is. So that is all the questions for now. I'm just going to finish off my makeup to give a couple of more minutes in case anyone else has any questions, and then if not, I'll just go and get on with the day. This is the mascara I'm using at the minute. It is the Max Factor Voluptuous False Lash Effect mascara, and it's actually really good. It was really cheap from, again, the Boulevard, and I really like it. Like, look at my lashes right now. Do you know what, I'm going to do it on the camera because you'll be able to see how good it is. It's such a cheap mascara and it's actually unreal. My brows look a bit crazy right now. I'm not used to using the brow powder yet. It's only the second day I've used it, so I might have to go over it with my Benefit gel thing. But yeah, look how good this mascara is. Sorry, this angle is so terrible. And can anyone do the mascara by closing their mouth? Like, let's try. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed. Okay, so this is now the third time I filmed an outro for this video. The first time I filmed it, I think I deleted the footage off my camera because I'm filming quite a lot at the minute, so I think I just got confused and accidentally deleted it because my camera cuts off at 25 minutes, so it was like a separate piece of footage to the actual Q&A, so I think I accidentally deleted that, and then I filmed one earlier on just on my webcam, and then it's gone from my computer somehow. So this is the third time. I am literally just so done with this video because I exported it and it had uploaded it, and then it turned out there was like 10 minutes missing from the end of the video, and I was like, what is going on? So I've had to sit and re-edit it. I wanted to get an early night tonight, but it's almost midnight now and it looks like I'm not getting an early night, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to head down below and give the video a massive thumbs up. And if you have any more questions, just ask me in the comments down below. I'll probably do another Q&A at some point and answer everything. And yeah, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to head down below and give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe because I'm uploading every day in December. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye!